What's up everyone, Danny Lightning back with another War Robots video. So, Titan weapons. There's not a lot of them you can get as a free-to-play player. There's only a couple of sets of weapons you can buy with the Platinum. So, question is, how good is the Retaliator and the Vengeance? Today, we're going to go test those. We're going to compare them to some other weapons and find out if these things are actually worth playing. So, a maxed out Alpha has 2652 damage, 500 meter range, and a 10-second reload. The one thing I don't like is the 10-second reload, but you can get used to that. A maxed out Retaliator has 998 damage, 500 meter range, and a 10-second reload. Now, one thing you got to remember is these are best close up because these bullets do have a spread, so they spread out. The further away the target, the less ammo is hitting the target, but the closer, the more the bullets are hitting the target, so they will do more damage at close range. I do have one module on here that gives him a little bit more damage. And I do have one pilot skill that will do 10% more damage to Titans only. The rest of the skills, I believe, are all defense. And I do have the tough guy skill, which actually removes 15% damage. So, yeah. Let's go take this into a battle. Then we'll throw some Veyrons and Avoras on there and see how those do compared to these. After we play the Retaliators, we're going to throw the Veyrons and the Avoras, which have been some of my favorite Titan weapons for the last couple, I don't even know how long. And so do the Retaliators and the Vengeance suck? Let's go find out. Here comes some gameplay and let's go do it to it. Alright, so we are going to drop our Titan in and we're going to head right over to the center and see what we can do to these nasty red guys. So here comes somebody up the bridge. Perfect. Let's start shooting this guy. We're going to go ahead and put our shield up and bam. Alright, he's going to retreat. I don't blame him. So far, it looks like they're doing somewhat decent damage, and we're not super close to him yet. I do notice it took a significant amount of the guy's health away, so that's a good sign so far. And this is the first time I've played these weapons in I don't know how long, but we're going to find out if they're good guys and gals. Alright, so let's go ahead and, yeah, the reload is the one thing. Ooh, that was nice. The reload, ooh, yeah, look at that damage. Holy crap, here comes another Titan. I'm going to put up my shield. Let's see what we can do to this guy. Now, remember, he does have a shield up, so that's going to, yeah, look, that's some good damage, actually. But yeah, he puts that shield up, but as soon as it went down, we started doing some nice damage. Now we got to sit there and wait for that 10-second reload. So, yeah, the 10-second reload sucks, guys, but we're doing really, really good damage here. I can feel it. Now, is somebody else helping me. It's not me by myself, but, you know, that's just a regular robot. So, I'm pretty impressed with what I'm seeing right now fighting this luchador. Now, in a second, that luchador's repair amplifiers are probably going to charge up if he has any. And then it's pretty much going to become unstoppable. So, repair amplifiers make Titans way too strong. But, you know, it is what it is. So, I'm going to taunt him to make sure he can't shoot my enemies. He's got his shield up again. So, let's keep shooting this guy. Alright, we're going to hit him with the mothership. Ba-bam. Ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. Alright, so I think his repair amps are probably charged up because he doesn't really seem to be taking damage anymore. Ah, good. Now we got more people shooting at him, so we might have a chance to kill this guy. I don't know why. I don't know how some of these people are making these unkillable luchadors. I mean, it's insane what some of these luchadors do. I just don't know how they're doing it. It's completely nutso bonkers wacko or something like that, but they're figuring out how to make these things almost invincible these days. I kind of feel like the Titan repair amplifier should be nerfed because they're making Titans so strong you can't kill the things. I mean, especially the luchadors. I've seen rooks that you can't kill, luchadors you can't kill, even the bedwear. I mean, the Eiffel, anything that gets completely charged up, good luck. Good luck killing those things. They're just 100% beasts. Alright, so we're never going to take this guy out. I mean, I'm not taking much damage. This guy's not taking much damage. It's just going to be a fight to whatever. I mean, we're going to judge how well this does by the amount of damage we have at the end of this battle. Right? This is my second robot. We got it in really close. My first robot running there got a couple of kills really quick and then died really fast, so it didn't get to deal a whole lot of damage. So the majority of the damage from this game is probably going to be from the Titan weapons here. Alright, so It can't kill me. I can't kill it. Finally, it's taking 3 Titans to come over here and take this guy out. That is redonkulous. That is 100% redonkulous. Titan repair amplifiers need nerfed big time. You know, I don't like them nerfing things, but Titans have just become too strong. I mean, regular robots, 1 or 2 regular robots should be able to take on a Titan, and a lot of times you can't because of those repair amps. But anyways, let's run across the bridge. So I'm going to guess, so far, I'm going to say I'm probably going to rack up a good 4 to 6 million damage in this game, would be my guess. I feel like we did a lot of damage to that guy. He wasn't going down, but he was definitely giving us a lot of damage. So let's go ahead and take on that ball. I guess I don't really need to come back here, but he is kind of stealing our beacons, so yeah. Let's get him. Oh, he's going to run away. Sir, come back. I'm trying to shoot you in the face. And this is a rather uneventful game. There's only 2 people left on the other team, so yeah. Alright, I think we got this one in the bag right here. So most of the damage came from fighting that luchador. So it'll be really interesting to see how much damage we did. So we might play 1 more game with these weapons and then switch over to the Veyrons and Avoras, or we might just switch over. We'll kind of play it by ear here and get a good idea of what kind of damage we had and stuff first. And yeah, that ball is annoying. He's running away. Now he's going to go try and steal the bridge. I should have just went to the bridge. I was originally going to go to the bridge, and I didn't. All right, now what's he doing? I guess he's just trying not to die at this point, right? He's like, no, I'm out of here. Don't shoot me, people. But, you know, of course, we're going to shoot him anyways. That's just what we do. We shoot that ball in the butt. I mean, I guess a ball doesn't have a butt, but, you know. A butt. The ball doesn't have a butt, but you know. Alright, so let's check out these scores really fast and see what we got here. They should be really good. So, 5.199. We got 4 kills. Came in 3rd place. I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, most of that damage did come from that luchador, but let's go play another game and see how it goes. Alright, so let's drop in one more time with these crazy machine gun weapons. And on the next battle, I think we're going to play the Avoras. I might actually play a couple of battles with the Veyrons and Avoras, but I'm probably only going to show you guys one because we don't want the video to be too long. So let's go in here and try and beat these guys up. I love shooting things through these holes. I don't know why, but half the time they don't know it's coming, right? Yeah, that damage is looking really good so far. I mean, even from a little bit of a distance, these are doing some nice damage. I got the kill there. I wasn't the only person shooting that, but here comes a invisible guy. Sir, would you stop pushing me, sir? Sir! Oh my gosh. It's one thing if you notice my weapons are kind of pointing to the ground, so I don't think all of my shots are hitting that guy. But it's actually doing pretty decent damage if he would stop turning invisible. For crap's sake, sir, just stop being invisible. Alright, let me put up my shield. That way the next person who shoots it heals me up. Alright, there we go. Alright, oh, I'm out of ammo. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Alright, I'm going to make so he cannot shoot anybody but me because I don't want him damaging my teammates. Alright, let's take him out really fast. So that Miramitz is going down pretty quick. Alright, I mean, that's not like a unbelievable amount of damage we're doing, but it was decent, right? I feel like these weapons are actually performing decent. So this is, I guess, what is this? The 3rd game? I did play another one and the game footage was extremely boring, so I'm not going to use that one, but it was doing great damage. Like, that's the one thing, is I don't try and find like the best footage in the world. I just try to find footage that actually really gives you a good idea of how these things actually perform in a normal situation, whether it's a good game or bad game. I don't care. We want to see how these builds work out, right? Does the build do good? Doesn't matter if you win or lose. I forgot where I was going with this, but yeah, sometimes you have a game that's really good, but the footage was super boring, and you're just like, nobody's gonna want to watch that, so you kind of scrap that footage when it's boring. But right now, I feel like the weapons are definitely performing. I mean, they're not like the world's greatest weapons, but they're doing pretty darn good, I would say. I would say they're definitely doing pretty darn good. Alright, so let's move on over this way. Come on, sir. You got to die. You got to die. Bam. Oh, man, we ran out of ammo. No, we didn't. Hold on, what happened? Okay, he put up a shield or something. I don't know what just happened there. Alright, I'm going to put up my shield in a second. There we go. So let's take some damage from that. There's another Titan back there. Alright, we got rid of that guy. But, I mean, these aren't like super strong, but I think these weapons are definitely playable. So if you don't have the platinum to buy more weapons, well, do I suggest you level these up? We'll find out. Let's put on the Avoras and the Veyrons for the next game and see how those do. And I'll give you guys a really good comparison when the gameplay is all over as to whether or not these weapons are going to be worth leveling. So I feel like they may have nerfed the Avoras and the Veyrons or something. Last time I played them, I was like, they don't feel like they used to. They still felt good, but they don't feel as strong as they used to. So we're going to take a... I mean, they definitely nerfed them, but I feel like maybe they nerfed them again. Oh, alright, I died. So the good news is... Alright, so I got 7.6 million damage on that, 2 assists, 7 kills. I mean, that's pretty darn good, actually. So, yeah. Next game we play, we're going to put the Veyrons and the Avoras on there. So, let's go do that, and then we'll do our little review at the end. Alright, guys and girls, we are going to drop in our Titan with the Avoras. Now, I did play a game before this, but again, really boring footage, so we're going to scrap it. There was a lot of time of me running around just trying to get to people where, you know, there wasn't a lot of fighting for a lot of the games. So it was very boring. Alright, let's go ahead and shoot that ultimate Ming up there. We're going to put up the shield. Okay, he goes into stealth. I guess we're going to shoot somebody else. Oh my god. Hold on. We want to get rid of him. So let's shoot the heck out of this guy. Now these have an 8-second reload. So these are 2 seconds faster. It feels like these weapons are now running out of ammo much faster than they used to, and then they have a longer reload than they used to. So let's go ahead and shoot this guy. Here comes a Pucador. We're going to put our shield up. Let's try and back up to a place where they're not going to be able to shoot me in the back. So I probably should try and... Oh my gosh, look at all these Titans. So right now I feel like my damage was a little on the weak side. I mean, it doesn't feel much stronger than the Retaliators so far. I mean, I feel like I'm doing a little bit more damage right now than I am with the Retaliators. But the Retaliators were doing somewhat decent for what they were. These definitely seem to do a little bit more damage. Now, right there, somebody with a Titan flamethrower came in. But, you know, it is what it is. So, they did a lot of that damage right there. But there was quite a few things where I was shooting somebody, and I can see how much damage I'm doing by myself or just me with a regular robot. So there's a lot of different variables, but you just kind of got to gauge it by what's going on at the time and how many people are shooting it, or if it's just you. But so far, I feel like these are definitely doing a little bit more damage. These weapons are a little bit stronger, but I don't know if they're that much stronger, right? I was doing pretty good with those machine guns. I feel like, you know, if you're in high-end Champion League gameplay, you're probably going to want to have like really high-end heavy-hitting stuff, because when you're going up against full squads with full meta, you know, if you don't have the full meta, you're at a disadvantage. Now, if you're just getting on here and you're running solos and duos, or you're playing down in the lower leagues or something, any set of weapons is probably going to do okay on your Titan. Unless they're like, I don't know, I shouldn't say any set, but... So we only got about 5 million damage that time, which isn't great, but I'm going to go ahead and play a couple more games. I'm not going to show you those because we don't want the video to be too long, but let's go do a nice little review after I play the next couple of games. Alright, so if you can get over the 10-second reload time, the Retaliators are not doing that bad. I mean, they're doing a little bit more damage than the Avoras and the Veyrons, but they don't feel that much better. I mean, honestly, I think as long as you can stay nice and close to the enemy where most of the bullets are hitting them, so yeah, they're not that bad, honestly. So are these things worth spending your platinum on? I mean, if you're a new player and you don't want to spend any money, they're not a bad choice for somebody who can't get anything better. Now, last time I played these weapons, I would have said something completely different and said, no, these are not worth playing because they got nerfed, but as of right now, I feel like they're performing halfway decent for what they are. I mean, you're going to get these for free on your Titan. It's going to cost you about 1,000 platinum each to level up, so for 3,000 platinum or so, that's not that bad to max out a Titan weapon that does halfway decent. So my advice would be go ahead and level these up with whatever Titan you're currently playing and use them until you can get something better, because they're not that bad, guys. Just make sure you're trying to get up close, because if you're trying to play at a distance, you're not going to do much damage because of the spread. So if you get a luchador or some sort of robot where you're fighting up close, these are going to do you pretty good overall. I think most people would be okay with them in the lower leagues up into the higher leagues. I mean, eventually you're going to want to replace them with something else, but I think these will carry you up into the higher leagues, at least for right now. Hopefully that doesn't change. One thing about this game is things change constantly. There's always rebalances. Sometimes I think there's silent nerfs and buffs where they make something a little worse or make something a little better, and they don't tell us about it. I don't know if it's intentional or unintentional, but these feel so much better than the last time I played them. And as far as I know, they didn't buff these again, did they? Maybe they did. Maybe they were on the big list of buffs. I forget, but they're feeling halfway decent right now. I like them.